Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are gonna see two eyeshadow palettes that I got in the sale from Nika. It's Pat McGrath. Yeah, Pat McGrath Luminous Legends. These are the palettes I got it. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Yes guys, so finally I got something from Pat McGrath. It's been a long time I done this Pat McGrath Thursday. Finally I'm doing it. I know the past month I didn't put any video. Yeah, I cannot say anything about it because there's a lot of thing going on in my life. I couldn't focus on this. That's why I didn't put any video. Okay guys, so let's see the palette. So this is the first palette, which is Luminous Legends Eyeshadow Palette Dawn Divinity. So this is how it looks. Such a nice palette. Wow, I really like it so much. Okay, the next one is Dio. This is the first time they have launched a Dio in Pat McGrath. I think so, yeah. So this is the Dio Petallic Passion. Okay, so basically these are the two eyeshadow palettes I got it. This mini one I got it for 1300 something, and the print, the 5 pan palette I got it for 2000 something. The actual price is 2300 something, and the bigger one is 4000 something. So it was kind of 40% offer on both of them, I think so. Yeah, 40% offer on both of them. It was really nice buy at the time. I really wanted to get the other one. I will put a picture over here. So this one is a really cool cool shades, which kind of have a purple paste shades, but I don't use that kind of shades regularly, and also I don't want to buy right now. That's why I didn't get that one. Also, they had some golden shade of this Dio as well. Why I didn't get that is that kind of gold I never use on myself. That's why I didn't get. If they have launched the other one with the green one, no, the green one in India, maybe I might have got that instantly. But sadly, they didn't launch it here in India. I don't know why Nika does this all the time. They always leave out one of the palette from Pat McGrath. In any collection, they leave one of the palette from the collection. It is really sad. From this also, they have left one collection, I think so. Yeah. So that's the thing about this. I already own one of the Luminous Legend palette, which is the bigger pan palette. This is really such a nice affordable palette from Pat McGrath. If you want someone to start buying something from Pat McGrath, you start with this. This is the really nice palette. This is a Meha eyeshadow palette from Luminous Legends. It is really stunning palette, colorful palette. Yeah, wow, it's really colorful palette. If you want someone to start something from Pat McGrath, you just get that palette because there is a lot of shades in that palette for 5,000, 6,000 rupees alone. So you should get it. I think it's 18 eyeshadow palette. Yeah, 18 pan palette, I think. It is really worth from Pat McGrath. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the demo part. Hi guys, so this is going to be the demo video of this Pat McGrath Thursday. I have two eyeshadows with me, but today I'm gonna use I think only one because both are kind of similar. I'll show you the palette and everything. So this is the first palette I bought. This is Dawn Divinity. Wow. And the next palette is this Dio one, which is Petallic Passion. So this is Petallic Passion. So good. Okay, so these two those two are kind of similar to one another with okay, so let me show you how it looks near. So this is how side by side. So this is how both eyeshadow looks side by side. I think one of the color is kind of similar to other. I think so, little bit, but I don't know. Hopefully, like it doesn't be similar as it is. Petallic Passion. So which is I think Petallic Passion, that is one from this duo, this one. Okay, and the other one is I think it is Rose Metallica, this one. It's kind of similar, but there is some difference in both of them. I don't know how it shows on the eyelid, but let's see how it goes. So this is a quint eyeshadow. We have only one matte eyeshadow. This one, it is kind of burnt brown or terracotta brown, something like that. Okay, so let's start using that. I already prepped my eyes with concealer and then used loose powder to set it up. So it's prepped already. I'm just gonna use that shade first. So this is the brown shade. It's so pigmented, you already can see it. Just gently play on the ends of the eyes and start doing the swiping motion like so. You can open your eyes and close your eyes accordingly because you can see the natural crease line like so. Okay, it's really nice. Okay, yeah, this is really nice color. If you want to reduce the intensity of the eyeshadow, you can use a plain eyeshadow, or else you can remove the excess off from the brush and then start blending it. To remove the excess as well as blend seamlessly. Okay, yeah. So now I'm gonna go for this shade, which is glowing desire. It is kind of what to say, it is that shade is kind of bronzy shade but with black undertone. Okay, I'm just gonna use it on my mid of the eyes like so. Same way here, mid of the eyes. Usually I use fingers for matte McGRATH, or most of the eyeshadow looks for metallic and shimmer eyeshadow, because that gives the good intensity of the eyeshadow, and you don't waste the eyeshadow, because most of the shimmer and metallic eyeshadows always fall when you use brushes. Okay, I'm just gonna use this small brush, which is Pro Art PE80. I'm just gonna gently blend the outer edges. Same way here. And also with the pat McGrath eyeshadow, you always have to start with the eyes first and then go to the base for me actually, or else you have to use, or else you can use the eyeshadow primer or something like that, should grip the eyeshadow, because these shimmer particles will fly. Yeah, so this is really nice as of now. I'm just gonna go for the next shade, which is this one, Rose Metallica. Okay, it's a nice shade. I'm just gonna use it in the inner corner of the eyelid. Wow, this is a nice, it's kind of giving a rose gold shade. Okay, I feel like it is giving kind of rose gold shade. So I'm just gonna clean this brush again and then blend this one, connecting these two. So, nice, it's kind of different, not um I usually prefer this kind of eyeshadow look. Okay, so now I feel I have to add more the same bronzy shade on the ends of the eye so that it looks nice. Okay, and then blending it. Yeah. Now I think this is feeling good. Because always outer edges of the eye should be darker and intensified so that it looks so good. Okay. If you want, you can go back to your first brush and start using the same brown eyeshadow to give. If you want, means maybe I will give a little bit, not that much. Already the crease is really looking nice. Yeah. So that's it. This is how I look. I'm gonna give the same thing on the lower lash line, and I will come back and show you the full eye look. Hi guys, so this is the finished look of this eyeshadow palette, which is Dawn Divinity, this one. So this one. Let me put a transition over here. Wow, so good. I really like it so much how this eyeshadow looks. It is so subtle and it's so bronzy. If I use the rose gold shade all over my eyelid also, it will look so pretty. Since these have only one brown eyeshadow, I had to use the other one, the brown shade, to give some more depth to it. I feel like I wanted to have some more darkness to my outer edge of the eyelids. That's why I did like that. It is really nice and subtle, and all the glitter pops on this eyeshadow because they have given a lot of glitter chunks, which is mix of pink and gold, I think. So those two are mixed in this bronzy eyeshadow. That's how you can see the glitter all over the eyelid. Yeah. Okay, now let's go to the next eyeshadow look of this palette, which is Petallic Passion. This is kind of similar to this one, but let's see how there is a difference between this eyeshadow as well as the other one. Okay, yeah, this is the demo video of Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. This is the palette we are going to see today. This is kind of similar, this eyeshadow feels similar to that one. I'm not sure, and also this eyeshadow doesn't have any other matte eyeshadow, so I'm planning to use the bigger palette from this one, which is Pat McGrath Luminous Legends Meha eyeshadow palette. Okay, this is the palette. So stunning. This palette has a lot of three matte eyeshadows. I'm planning to use that for this palette. Okay. Basically, I'm gonna use only this shade since this shade is similar to the other look I tried on previous demo. So I'm just gonna use only this shade today, and I will also try to swatch this shade with other shades so that you guys can see how similar it is. Okay, I'm gonna go for this shade, which is this one from Dawn Divinity, Sienna Sunrise. Okay, just taking the same brush I used earlier. I'm just patting it on the outer edge and sweeping motion. I'm gonna go for the bigger palette. Now I'm gonna choose this. Sorry, it is really tough to show in this thing. Okay, this one. I'm just gonna go with this one. Okay, it is darker. I'm just making it more intense on the outer edges. That's why I'm just going for that one. Just a little bit. So it's time to apply the other shadow. This one. The other one is Crystal Blossom, I think so, or Petallic, maybe Petallic Passion. I think this is called Petallic Passion. It is kind of coppery, peachy based tone. Okay, it's really nice color actually. I'm just gonna start in the inner corner. All metallic and shimmer eyeshadow. I just prefer my fingers so that it's easier to apply and there is no wastage. It's kind of feels like a chunky eyeshadow. I don't know. Chunky shimmery eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take this brush. It is from Pro Art PE75. It's a flat brush. You can use it for, it is kind of thick dense brush. You can use it for crease, cut crease or anything. I wanted to use this to just to spread the metallic eyeshadow. It's kind of glittery shimmery eyeshadow. Just making sure it applied everywhere. Same thing I'm gonna do for the bottom waterline area. Okay, yeah, and let me finish the whole makeup and come back to you. This is the second eyeshadow look I did with the duo. Let me put a transition. Yeah, such a wonderful eyeshadow color. It is really so good. Let's swatch the palettes. So the first one is Dawn Divinity. I'm gonna swatch this. This has 5 eyeshadows. 2 and 3. The first one is Glowing Desire, champagne kind of shade. The second one, Sienna Sunrise. This is the only matte shade they have. It's kind of brownish shade. The next one is Rose Metallica. This is Rose Metallica. The next shade is Sunlit Nectar, and then Twilight Topaz. So it's really pretty stunning shade. All these are so good, guys. Next, let me swatch the duo now. The first one is Crystal Blossom and the other one is Petallic Passion. So these are the two shades. You have seen this shade in my eyes. This one is similar to the one I shown in this eyeshadow palette. But the thing is, this has lot of glitter specks on it. But this doesn't have. Kind of little bit shade difference is there. This is kind of darker and compared to this. And this is more peachy kind of coppery kind of shade, but this is little bit towards the rose kind of shade. Okay, there is a little bit difference, but when applied in lids I don't think so, it doesn't see that much difference in the eyelids actually, but there is a slight difference on the texture and the shimmering effect. This one has little bit shimmer particles compared to the other one. Okay, so that is the major difference between these two. Yeah, I didn't see that much difference when I ordering it, so I didn't see anything at all. I just gave the order. I was sad this was out of stock, but yeah, but it was available on the wish list. Okay, so I directly added to the cart to the wish list and I paid it and it went through in. But when I wanted to see the palette, when I click the eyeshadow palette, it shows that part is not available. Okay, I was thinking, oh my god, so whether they will cancel it or not, something like that, but they didn't cancel it, they shipped it. It was came through from Kerala. I don't know. Yeah, that's about this. Okay guys, you might have seen the demo looks. Both the looks turned out to be pretty good. I really like the first look I have done it, which is some other day I done it. Today I'm just doing this duo one. I didn't choose the other shade because this was similar to the first look I did. So that's why I didn't choose this shade. But this shade is pretty good, and also it is kind of the base I used for this look. Okay, it is kind of so hydrating. It is kind of, you can clearly see it is making the eye, it is creasing on my eye. Okay, Okay, about the eyeshadow, you can see a little bit creasing because I use the base as a hydrating stick foundation. That's why it is like so much creasing. Even I use the powder to set it and then I use it, but still now you can see there is a lot of creasing on my eyes because of the base. So the base has to be matte and full coverage so that the eye look lasts long, so that the eye look lasts longer. Okay, that's the point about the thing. About the eyeshadow formula, I think this formula has been there for a while. When compared to the first twin eyeshadow palette, I think this is kind of okayish, but it is kind of similar smoothie texture eyeshadow. I don't feel any that much difference. I think these are made from Italy, I think. Yeah, these are made in Italy. Most products from Italy are really good. I think the shimmers and the metallics and everything really good with me. I don't have any trouble with these shimmers and product from Pat McGrath. Okay guys, so overall I think this eyeshadow palette is really good. You should definitely get if you want something from Pat McGrath, or if you are someone who wanted to grab just something from Pat McGrath, you can go for this duo and you just go and get it in sale time. Okay, I think the upcoming sale is Independence Day sale, I think coming this week. So definitely you should grab something from Pat McGrath. Means you can go and buy the duos, because duos are only I think 15 or 13 pieces left in the Nykaa website. So if you want to try something, you can go ahead with this duo. But if you want to get something more colors, you can go out for this one. This is the Dawn Divinity. It is a really nice shade. You can use it daily as well. That's the thing about this eyeshadow palette. Yeah, I think that's it guys. That's the thing about this Pat McGrath Thursday. Hopefully you like both the looks. I really like both of them. If you like this kind of content, please do subscribe my channel and support me. Thanks for watching guys. See you on my next video. Bye.